Hello students, today we will see the 7th standard botany unit 5 reproduction and modification in plants. In this chapter already we saw in video classes for that introduction, then reproduction, then types of reproduction both sexual and asexual method, then parts of flower that is calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium, then sexual reproduction in plants, even types of flower, everything we have to detailed discussed. Okay, then for today bisexual and unisexual flower. See that bisexual means already told, so both male and female reproductive organs seen to be a flower called bisexual, whereas either male or female gamete but never both, that is called a unisexual flower. See the box, that is a do you know, asking one more question. The flower, that is example sunflower, it is one of the example for the inflorescence. What is meaning flower and inflorescence? Flower means single, solitary. Example hibiscus, one of the flower, whereas sunflower, even tritax, even Ixora coccinea, that means for Tamil Iklipu. These and all group of flowers arranged in a common stalk is called inflorescence. Inflorescence means a group of flowers arranged to a common stalk, whereas flower means single, solitary. Okay, this is the one more question. Next, flowers to fruit. Next, flowers to fruit. Before fertilization, already told, ovary is transferred into ovary, whereas ovule transferred into seed. This is for the flower. How to flower to transfer into fruit after fertilization. So ovary transfer into fruit, then ovule transfer into seed. That is the real situation. Okay, then see the picture, that is the for pumpkin plant, that is the male and female flower, male and female flower. Here example for the cross pollination example, cross pollination example for pumpkin. Here this one for first one female, second one male. Then male flowers having numerous stamens. These stamens we can hand removed by a scissor, removed by the anther. That process is called emasculation. Emasculation means remove the anther before fertilization, that is called emasculation. This method commonly called cross pollination or artificial pollination. Artificial pollination example for pumpkin flower. Here pumpkin having the both unisexual and bisexual, because both male and female flower seem to be the same. That is called one of the bisexual example. See that the process of which pollen grains reach stigma is called pollination. The flowers that receive the pollen grain called pollinated flower. So pollinated flower means some agent which takes place, that kind of process called pollinator. Example both external and internal agent. See that the flowers that receive pollen grains is called pollinated flower, while the one that did not receive pollen is called unpollinated. It is called unpollinated or even sterile flower. The next one, pollination. Another topic, pollination already told. So transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma is called pollination. Having two types, artificial or natural. Natural means some even stamens removed from anther to the same kind of stigma is called that is a natural pollination. Artificial means we can remove the anther, that kind of flower fully packed, after reach the another flower of the stigma to the same, that is called cross pollination or even artificial pollination. See the picture, that is called artificial or cross pollination example. See next one, some plants like grasses, pollen grains are light. Grass because monocarpal having very light stamens shed pollen grains and are carried by wind to the other flower. Example insect, birds, these and all biotic agent, even bees, even butterfly, etc. etc. They help to carry pollen from one flower to the another. So the pollen grain stick to the legs, wing and abdomen when they move from one flower to another called is called a cross pollination or artificial pollination. Okay, see next one, cell pollination already told. So transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma of a same flower or different branches of a same tree called self. Cell pollination also called autogamy, whereas cross pollination also called allogamy. Okay, see below. For example, beans belongs to the Babaceae family. Beans commonly all kinds of pulses belongs to Babaceae family. Even tomatoes, brinjal, these and all belongs to Solanaceae family. Are commonly self-pollinated. Example, self-pollinated flowers. Example, Babaceae family, even Solanaceae family. Even though, for example, tomato, one of the self-pollinate, they need to help the insect to create some vibration within the flower that will effectively lose in the pollens. Paddy is mostly self-pollinated using just gentle wind as the pollinating agent. The agents that are helping pollination is called pollinator. Some agent which create that kind of process called pollinator or agent, or it may be called vector, having two types, that is for biotic and abiotic factors. Biotic means living. Example, birds, bees, honeybees, all kinds of animals, including human beings, also one of the agent. Then abiotic means that is the non-living, wind, water. These are one of the agent. Okay, see below. There is a difference between self-pollination and for cross-pollination. See, first of all, self-pollination. First point, the pollen grains are transferred from anther to the stigma of a same flower or to another flower of the same plant. Already told, that is called for self-pollination. Then cross, pollen grain are transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same kind or different plant called cross-pollination. The second point, plants do not need to produce pollen grain in a large quantity for self-pollination. Do not produce it because already these for self-pollination. Then no need agent. Then for no need agent for the cross. Okay. Then here second point, plants needed to produce pollen grain in large quantities to increase the chance of the pollination. Increase the chance of the pollination, because here pollination, cross pollination takes place many agent. Okay. The third point, it does not produce changes in the characteristics of the new plant. Because the some new plant never create. Here cross pollination does introduce variations in the characteristics of the many new plant. Okay, this is the for both the self and cross pollination tabular column. இதில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு 2 மார்க் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இதில் கேட்குறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. ஓகேங்களா? Next, in many plants, pollens have to come from some other flowers. This is the obvious case of plants. Obvious means very rare. That means we have distinct male and female female flowers like pumpkin. What is that? Pumpkin. Already told, in some flowers, pumpkin. In some flowers, the gynosium mature. The gynosium mature first before the androsium shed pollens. Plants such as apple, plums, strawberries, pumpkin uses insect for cross pollination. These are all example for the cross pollination. Next one, fertilization. Another topic, fertilization. So fertilization means the fusion of both male and female gamete. See that through pollination, pollen is the stigma. What happened to form after this? See, substance produced on the stigma causes a pollen grain to germinate. During the germination, a tube develops from a pollen grain that carries male gamete that ultimately reach the female gamete inside the ovary through a style. That is called the process of fertilization. Male gamete fuse with the female gamete to form zygote. This process called fertilization. Fusion of both the male and female gamete called fertilization. See that process. This is called for process of the fertilization. How to how to form is for life cycle of your plant. Okay, see the plants produced a flower, mature that flowers, then one of the after male gamete stamens, then after that anther received from the stamens. See the pollen grains containing the spore nuclei. Spore because each stamen contain two spores. Okay. Then after the process they called pollination. Then after pollination what will happen? Pollination followed by fertilization process. After fertilized here, the fertilized egg become the embryo of the seed. That is the embryo of the seed. Here, fruit one of the fertilized ovary, seed one of the fertilized ovule. Here one of the life cycle of a plant. This diagram. Okay. Then next topic, the longitudinal section of the ovary. For see the picture. First one LS, second one TS. LS means the longitudinal or maybe called VS, vertical section. The second one transverse section of the ovary or TS or maybe called CS or CSC. Cut the ovary from the flower both vertical and horizontally. Observe the ovule. See, compare the ovary and ovule from the few different flowers. Add this one more in ovule because in CS we can see contain for many ovules. Okay. See, then collect some fruits. Example tomato, brinjal, lady's finger, vegetables, these and all. Even mango, peas, custard apple and observe. Both are observed because how to arrangement of the ovule on a fruit and even some vegetables. Then see below, compare mango, custard apple and peas. All these are single fruits, but custard apple has many small parts in each with a seed. Custard apple here one of the aggregate type of fruit. Aggregate means so group for cluster fruitlet attached to a common stock called aggregate. Example custard apple for Tamil Sitapalam. Okay. Then mango has a single seed and pea has many seeds. Okay, mango containing a seed, whereas pea containing many seeds. Okay, see below. A green part above the fruits of brinjal and lady's finger and sepals of a flower. What is sepal? Already told. Sepal means the unit of the calyx called sepal. Okay. In some plants, after fertilization, sepal will not fall from the fruit and remaining or persist with the fruit. Example, brinjal. Brinjal here the persist calyx. Persist calyx containing up to till end of the when the fruit which decay. Okay. Then second one, custard apple. It is the metaphor of many fruits aggregated together. That is called custard. Group of fruitlet aggregate are commonly called aggregate fruit. Each fruit part is still membranous with some granule like which is edible. Here and all edible part, custard apple. Each pericarp related to form a fruit. That is called a custard apple. Okay, it is called a custard apple. See, next one, mango. Mango, one of the simple fruits. Outer skin and middle bulby are edible and sweet. Innermost in with single seed. Mango has the three part of the fruit: outer epicarp, middle mesocarp, and inner endocarp. So inner endocarp having so strong because a stony endocarp present. So the mango fruit is also called a stony fruit. It is also called a stony fruit. Next, pea. Fruits is not fleshy. Fruit, for example, pea plant, but forms a covering pouch for many seed. Covering pouch for the many seed. Okay. Example, peas. Then in all above the fruits, ovary is the lowermost swollen part of the pistil developed into a fleshy fruit. Here the ovary found to be the lowermost, one of the inferior ovary. Inferior ovary means the lower ovary is said to be below on the flower. Then ovule present inside the ovary get transferred into the seed. Okay. See. Next one. Some fruits are developed before and after fertilization. That is the post-fertilization change. Post means after. Pre means before. Okay. See, calyx, one of the outermost well of the flower. What will happen after fertilized? See, calyx sometimes persist with the fruit. Example, already told brinjal, one of the persist calyx. Second one, petals with the air or fall off. Third one, androecium also fall off. Then pistil remain and develop into a fruit. Pistil remain after then transfer into a fruit. Then style and stigma fall off. Then ovary enlarges to store food material and develop into a fruit. Ovary after fertilized day, there is a enlargement to form a fruit. Already told fruit one of the fertilized ovary. Then ovule present inside the ovary develop into a seed. Okay, already told here ovule one of the fertilized seed. Fertilized seed. Okay, that's all. Then see below that do you know? See that one mark like the world largest and heaviest seed is the double coconut. Is the example double coconut because the biggest seed. The seed look like a two coconut fused together. It only grows in two islands of a child lenses. Okay, a single seed may be 12 inches long. How many? 12 inches long, nearly 3 feet in for circumference and width, and weight for about 18 kg. For weight 18 kg weight. Okay. Then next one, orchid have a smallest seed in the plant kingdom. See, the just 30 million seed may weight only for just for 25 grams. See that 35 million seeds may weight only about just for 25 grams. Okay. Then orchid one of the very smallest seed in the world, whereas double coconut one of the biggest or largest, even some heaviest seed in the plant kingdom. Okay. Then next, asexual reproduction. Next topic for asexual reproduction. See that asexual reproduction. See, already told so sexual reproduction means fusion of both male and female gamete called sexual reproduction. Whereas asexual reproduction is without fusion of gamete called asexual reproduction. See that some production of new plant without involvement of pollination and fertilization is known as asexual. Okay, this is called asexual reproduction. Takes place in where some lower organism, example bacteria, fungi, etc. See, even some higher forms also takes place for asexual. That is one of the type. See, first one, vegetative propagation, one of the type of the asexual method. Example, potato. The shoot arises from the eyes. Sugar cane, yam are also grown in this. Vegetative propagation means reproduction. So some plants produce other than seed called vegetative. That means the young one formed either aerial parts or underground parts. That is called vegetative propagation or reproduction. See, some vegetative parts of the plant such as roots, stem, leaves can help to propagate the plant. That is called vegetative propagation. Example, potato. See the picture. That is called vegetative propagation. Okay, potato one of the underground modified stem. This is stem tuber. This is a stem tuber. Okay. Then next one, budding. Next one, budding. Budding one of the asexual type of the method. For example, yeast. Yeast belongs to fungi. Yeast belongs to fungi. For yeast, see that they are very soft nature. This is due to presence of yeast. The single yeast undergoes asymmetric division. Asymmetric means we cannot separate the divisible part. That is called asymmetric. It produces a small and protuberance with some gradually grows. Gradually means small protuberance means very smallest is the not visible seen thoroughly. Gradually grown and detached from the parents. This process called budding. See the picture. The example for yeast is the parent cell. The parent cell, see that the top side of the yeast form a bud-like apical knots developed. These bud-like apical knots further grown for a small tiny part. After when the tiny part fully developed means it will be detached from the parent cell and they can form new independent life. That is called a budding. Next one, fragmentation. Next one, fragmentation. Example, Spirogyra. In a pond, we see so many algae. Example, Spirogyra, one of the green algae. One of the green algae is the flammandus algae. When it matures, the flammandus, see the picture, this is the Spirogyra algae. Okay, flammandus divided into pieces. Each fragment or pieces of a flamand will grow into a new flamand or individual. Example, Spirogyra produce many young one, and this process known as fragmented. And Spirogyra produces so many young one, and this process known as fragmentation. Fragmentation means the parents are dividing into many equal halves, and each equal fragment, that means dividing part, they can develop into new independent life. Okay. Then spore formation. Another one, spore formation. Spore formation means here and are spores producing plant. See that. Example. Example, algae, fungi, mosses, fern. These and all non-flowering plant will form during the unfavorable condition. The plant will germinate favorable, but the spore will develop during the unfavorable condition. Example, algae, fungi. Moss means the common name of the bryophyte, commonly called moss. Then ferns means the pteridophytes, producing spores. They germinate to a new plant when favorable and returns. It is called for example, spore formation. See the picture. First one, for example, mushroom. See the spores, the gills of the mushrooms helps to the reproduce. The second one, rhizopus. This is one of the fungus. Common name called bread mold, because the substratum is the bread, substratum of the bread. Both are example for the even for spore formation. Okay. The next one, modification in of plants, of plant parts. Modification of the plant parts. For example, underground modified part, whereas stem tuber and root tuber. Example, for carrot plant and grass. Carrot, one of the underground root tuber. Carrot, one of underground root tuber, whereas grass is one of the runner, underground even runner part. See, then onion, one of the commonly called bulb, is the onion. Then see the picture, potato, underground stem tuber, potato, and even mango. These and all example. Okay, see the picture. Then see. So the carrot, one of the vegetables, however, is not a unripe root. Is the unripe root, one of the vegetables underground stem tuber. But taproot the carrot plant, when we can see that the taproot of the carrot is swollen. You see the picture. This is the carrot, one of the swollen tip. This is the swollen tip. Okay. Then the taproot roots has some different characteristics than the usual, for the usual plants. Normally each plant organ some originally evolved to meet the certain needs of the plant. For example, roots evolved primarily to the anchor of the plant and also absorb water and minerals nutrition from the soil. Leaves were adapted to the optimized photosynthesis. Here, leaves one of the photosynthetic organ of the plant. Okay, then adapted to the absorb the food grain to supply the underground root tuber. Then stems evolved to reach the out to sunlight and also serve to conduct water from roots to the leaves. This is the stem evolved. Example, ginger, turmeric, one of the underground stem tuber. For example, higher plant. Here, example, Opuntia, cactus, and all xerophytic plant. Here, the leaf is totally reduced or absent. Here, stem will perform photosynthesis process. Okay. See, some plants, the roots, stems, and the leaves changes their shape and structure to perform special function like storage of food, mechanical support, protection, and other vital functions. This is called some modification. Okay. See that what appear as a leaf of a cacti, that means a cactus, one of the xerophytic plant, are actually their stems and what appear the spine. Here already told us, yes, leaf is totally reduced or absent. So it may be modified into spine. So here stem will perform photosynthetic function. Okay, modify into spine, and some adaptation to some reduced transpiration. Why? Because leaves are modified into spine because to avoid or to reduce the loss of over transpiration. And photosynthesis were found by the stem part of the plant. Okay, that's all.